What is going on, tribe, and welcome back to another Galaxy of Heroes with me, your boy Scribe, and a warm cup of tea. Now, I have to apologize once again. I just keep missing these Galactic Challenge videos. I am terrible, but my New Year's resolution is that I might not miss the next one. And that's a scribble promise. Let's go ahead and get these feats done, shall we? I can't believe that there's only 1 day and 22 hours left on this challenge and I've still not done a video. So my New Year's resolution is to maybe not be as so late and lazy with getting these videos out just so that I can help you guys at home. So sorry about that. Alrighty, let's see what we're dealing with today. We have got Hoth Rebel Galactic Challenges here, facing off against a Rolo C-Rex Hoth Rebel Soldier Scout and Shop. What a weird team. What a weird team is what we're going to say about that one. We need to complete the battle at tier 10. We need to complete the battle with a full team of Galactic Republic units, which is great because Galactic Republic are fantastic characters. We need to win after removing 400% turn meter from all enemies, and we need to complete the battle after gaining offense up 20 or more times. And then, for those of you with the episode pass, you've got an extra juicy bonus there. Now, first things first, looking at these feats, it screams to me that this is going to be Queen Amidala as an ideal team to get everything done in one battle, because if the enemy is gaining turn meter, which under a roller lead I believe they do when they resist debuffs, the enemy is also going to lose. No, it's not that. It's when they attack out of turn. Apologies. When they attack out of turn, they are going to lose turn meter. I think it's 10% per instance for the whole team, which is irresistible. So Queen Amidala will fit the Galactic Republic and will also do turn meter removal, but will also have other solutions available. Let's see the modifiers. Frigid Expanse, we've got that Frostbite element coming into play. That means every time we take a turn, each unit or your unit is going to gain 1 stack of Frostbite. If it hits 10, you are going to die, but you are going to get the ability Thermal Regulate, which can remove 2 stacks of Frostbite from the target ally, and that's got a cooldown of 3. So have to think about trying to control that stacks of Frostbite so that you don't accidentally lose characters, or bring in some form of revive. Fantastic. Now we have got Steadfast Retribution. Essentially we are going to be reflecting damage back at the enemy, which is actually going to be a bit of a painful situation, because if we need to take the time to remove turn meter from the enemy, they need to survive. So the enemy has got the odds. Whenever they score a critical hit, they will attack again. This chance is reduced to 25% chance for each bonus attack beyond the first. If it says 25% chance, it'll feel like it's 250% chance. I'm sure they'll just keep on attacking because they suck. All right. Let's do it. Our first team is going to be a Shakti-led Bad Batch team. I figured that Shakti-led Bad Batch will be a pretty decent way of getting this done. Full Galactic Republic. Shakti adds offense up on a basic, so we should be able to get that basic done. And we've got some pretty decent sources of TM removal in this team as well. My only concern is just how tenacious is this team. Seems pretty tenacious is how I would best call it, but otherwise not so bad. Let's go ahead and... where do I want to pass this to? I could pass this back over to Echo. That damage coming out of Rolo was pretty phenomenal, to be honest. I might just try and defeat her instantly, because I don't like that. Alright, let's just get rid of you. Wonderful. And then we'll clap hands here. Perfect. Let's pass this turn back over to our boy Echo once again. He can use Thermal Regulate, I guess. And yeah, let's absolutely try and get a heal in over here on Hunter. Just do a basic to get that offense up going once again. Get rid of their buffs once again. Now, I believe it's when our enemies have got exposes that we can remove turn meter. So we'll have to see if that happens. My concern is right now, it feels like we are killing them just a little bit too quickly. Just a hair too quickly. They are getting lots of resists. So I think we're going to need to have some form of irresistible TMR in order to make this happen. And that's okay. That's okay. Let's roll this out. Boop. Wonderful. Let's clap hands once again. And let's pass this back over to our boy Echo, just to keep on using these debuffs. Love to see it. And the tenacity up from Captain Rex up, that Captain Rex has up here is also a little bit on the frustrating side. So again, let's just do basics, pass that offense up all the time, decrease those cooldowns. Let's have a look. Everybody's okay on the stacks of those Frostbite, so I'm not too worried about that. Pass it over here. Just a basic. Decrease those cooldowns once again. Swipe, swipe. Let's once again get rid of those buffs. And if I can just do one more basic, gaining more offense up. I'm not sure if we've done it enough times. We might actually need one more offense up. One more set of offense up. Not sure, so we could just use Thermal Regulates to get back round. That might have got all the offense ups that we need. I'm not entirely certain. Let's find out, shall we? There we go. We got the offense ups. We got the full Galactic Republic. Fantastic. Brilliant. That's one of our Galactic Republic teams. If you're just looking for a win, I'm sure that we can take in Gas with his 501st allies and probably just put on auto and get that win in. Now, this won't get you anything like turn meter removal, but if all you're looking for is to try and successfully defeat the actual encounter, I'm sure that Gas does an absolutely admirable job of getting that done. I think after this particular battle, what we'll do is we'll have Gas sit down because, you know, Captain Rex takes infinite turns. No, what we'll do is we'll work on the 400% turn meter removal. There are a couple of teams that I have in mind that should be able to get that job done relatively harmlessly. Mostly harmless. Okay, so Chopper over there is having a bad time of it. Captain Rex is attacking 5s, even though 5s can't lose any health. Seems like everybody's having a good time. I'm not sure if they're even using their stacks of Thermal Regulate right now. Can't tell. Oh dear me. The Rexolate coming in, the Annihilate, the Rexolate, Annihilate, Rexecute, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, everybody's got their flavor of the month. Coming in hot, taking out Chopper there. These guys are surprisingly tanky. I will give them that. I'll give them that. They are surprisingly tanky. Boom, boom. Gas gets the job done. Nobody dies. Pretty easy overall, just to get that victory in, just to get that Galactic Republic in. Let's think about 400% turn meter removal. There will be multiple ways of getting this done, but I feel like a JTR team featuring Moff Gideon is going to be a really good way of getting it done. The reason for that is this control the situation over here. Call all Imperial Trooper allies to assist is not the important part. All units lose 100% turn meter, which cannot be resisted. That is the pièce de résistance. That's going to be the thing that gets us most of that turn meter removal. Apart from that, JTR with BB-8 and C-3PO, really, really good source of constant turn meter removal. BB-8 can actually apply tenacity down on a basic. Easier for us to apply turn meter removal with both C-3PO and with Mind Trick over here. Look, for each debuff inflicted, remove 10% turn meter, which can't be resisted. So, all very well and good. Also, under her leadership, enemies that have got exposes on them will lose turn meter when resistance allies use special abilities. Let's give it a go. Alrighty, so I think what we'll do is we'll immediately stealth and put this over to BB-8. And then I think we'll just do a little bit of a wiggle. Little bit of a wiggle. Let's check out, see what the turn's looking like. Okay, we need to control C-Rex just a little bit, so we're going to wave down C-Rex, and whoop, look at all that. Now, look at everybody's turn meter here. Practically 100% over here on Rolo. Practically, what, like 80, 90% on Hoth Rebel Scout? I think that is. Yeah, that's Scout. About 70% over here on Hoth Rebel Soldier, and basically 100% on Chopper. So using the control the situation ability here is going to be really, really good. Loads of turn meter removed. We are probably basically already there. Is how I would describe this. Already there. I'm now going to call in little BB-8 here, targeting Rolo. I want to get rid of her because I feel like she's an absolute menace and is going to be a real issue for us. Next up, I could do the data transfer, but I actually want to put some tenacity down across the board over here. Let's do a basic with C-3PO. Not only does that apply and expose, it's also doing such good business as making sure that we have got tenacity down, making it easier for us to land debuffs. I'm then going to go burn, watch the turn meter, boom, turn meter. Okay, let's just do a basic over here on Chopper over there just to get that tenacity down. And let's see, where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? I think I'll put translation over here on Gideon so that we can start trying to build up to a triple stack on him, hopefully. And let's just get rid of Rolo. Just defeat her entirely. Let's put Armor Shred, I guess, on Chopper. Can we get a stun? No, we can't. Ooh, more turn meter removal over there. I already think we've hit the turn meter removals that we need to, which is great. I think I'll basic over here, get that tenacity down. Basic, and let's go ahead and dispel that debuff over on our little boy BB-8. Hide, everybody. Let's have a look. I'm trying to make sure we control our thermal regulate as well. We do not, under any circumstances, want to just instantly be defeated by that frostbite. Roly roly. Let's see, can we get some turn meter removal? Looks like they've got really high levels of tenacity, unfortunately. But it's not too much of an issue because we have that irresistible turn meter removal from here. Look at all that turn meter removal. Illuminated Destiny. I think at this point it's time for us to actually just try and defeat the enemy. I think we've hit more than enough turn meter removals right now for this to be absolutely fine. Let's see if we can just get rid of C-Rex. That would be wonderful. Let's get rid of C-Rex. Get rid of that thermal regulate. Basic over there. There we go. C-Rex is gone. Hidey, hidey, hidey. Hidey, hidey, hi. Boom, 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 boom. Keeping an eye. Looks like we need to get rid of that there. We need to get rid of that there. We've got turn meter removal. Let's just make sure we're landing all of those. Thermal regulate. Thermal regulate. Thermal regulate. We've got to control those thermal regulates, guys. It's a little bit of a dangerous world we live in right now. Don't want to instantly be defeated. Let's actually call in C-3PO here instead, so that we can just decrease cooldowns and stuff like that. See, like, we could use the control the situation there, but it just wouldn't do a heck of a lot. Just trying... we need to use it on... we need to use it on Gideon, otherwise he's going to die, unfortunately. Control... Make sure Gideon doesn't instantly defeat himself. And I'm thinking we're looking pretty good here. I think we got that turn meter removal pretty handedly there. Let's check it out and see what happened. Very nice. Very nice. 400% turn meter removal from all enemies. Love to see it. Now, that's not the only team that can get it done. Let's think about where we can go elsewhere. Now, Darth Vader lead is actually very good for this sort of thing because of his leadership. Whenever an Empire or a Sith ally uses any sort of special ability, there is a 50% chance to remove 20% turn meter when they damage an enemy. This turn meter removal cannot be resisted. So if you throw that in with a bunch of Sith and Empire that do lots of AoE attacks, you're going to have a good time. You can throw in people like Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, who have also got their own turn meter removal. I do highly, highly, highly recommend using Moff Gideon because of control the situation. If you have Lord Vader as well, throw him in because it will make that turn meter removal very, very easy indeed. And then having someone like Mara Jade is probably a good idea because she can place an AoE tenacity down. So I'm going to use something like this. You don't need Lord Vader for this to happen. I just want to show it, get those two birds with one stone for this video and not waste your time too much. So let's have a look at all their turn meter around here. All looking a bit about 50%, something like that. Boom. Not sure if we actually had anything land there, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get that tenacity down. Wonderful. And then we'll go into Merciless Massacre. Merciless Massacre. So we just want to be checking everybody's turn meter just to see. I'm pretty sure we removed some from Rolo there. Pretty sure that is the case. We've got lots of nice irresistible ability blocks. And just, oh, here we go. Control the situation. Boom. Get rid of all that turn meter from people. And of course, Lord Vader is just applying lots and lots and lots of additional damage over time. Turn meter removal coming out of the clutch there. Let's see. Oh, we really need to use Thermal Regulate over here on Darth Vader because my boy has just done Merciless Massacre and given himself a whole boatload of frostbite. All right. How are we looking over here? How are we looking? We're looking pretty good, I'd say. Pretty good. Make sure we get that ability block out. Let's just see. Whatever we can do to hopefully get just a little bit of turn meter removal is always going to be a good thing. All that foresight from them is quite annoying. So we'll go into Most Merciless Massacre once again. The most merciless of massacres in the world. Hopefully, yeah, we definitely got some turn meter removal there on C-Rex. Just go all the way around the corn and then absolutely use Thermal Regulate because it's a dangerous world we live in. Let's do this AoE once again. And enemies are dropping like flies now. Like flies. Let's just make sure that we do not have to worry about those stacks of Thermal Regulate. Now, I won't be able to show you whether we got the turn meter removal here or not, because obviously the battle is... we've already got the feat done, so you can't show me getting it twice. I wish they did kind of show you it, so that you could see how it works, but I'm pretty sure that this will be a successful run. Pretty sure that this will be successful. Let's just constantly do that. There we go. And we got that done. So if you don't have like a Piet or a JTR team or a Gideon, you can go in with a Vader lead. Any sort of really good Empire teams should be able to get that turn meter removal. Lots of AoEs is what you're looking for. So another way of getting our offense up then, we're going to be using a Jedi team here. I'm going with a Luke lead with Jedi Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Bastila Shan, and Jolee. I know that all these Old Republic are not going to help with Luke's special ability, his leadership ability, but that's not what we're really here for. Alrighty, so the enemy is going to do really horrible things and try to immediately kill Jolee, like twice, and that's okay. We're going to just pass our turn over to Luke, and then we're going to get a big old stun across the board, Next up, we're going to use Bastilshan's ability to give buffs to Grandmaster Yoda. One of those buffs happens to include offense up, so we're going to spread it. And then I think we want to try and focus down on... I'm going to go for C-Rex, because I don't really like C-Rex. I think he's a big, big threat. Use Luke's leadership ability over here, and then just start going to town on people. That is the aim of the game right now. Let's go ahead and call in Grandmaster Yoda. Try and get rid of Captain Rex. That's the idea. Steal some of that wonderful, wonderful buffs that they have, giving ourselves more sources of offense up. C-Rex is, as you can see, a bit of a pain because he does heal quite a lot. Let's see, can we get a stun over here on Rolo? Of course not. They've got loads and loads of tenacity. Loads and loads of tenacity. All right, let's just do another spready over there. That's more instances of offense up. Pass the turn back over to Jedi Knight Luke and start trying to work on C-Rex once again. Hopefully, we'll be able to actually kill him. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Steal the offense up once again. Use Thermal Regulate to decrease those stacks of Thermal Regulate on our good allies. And hopefully we can get a turn with Jolie to get the revives going. There's our revives. Wonderful. Welcome back, everybody. And yeah, let's just go ahead and use this. Wonderful. And more sources of AoE stuns. Now, those AoE stuns do actually decrease the enemy's max health and protection by 10%, up to a maximum of 50%. So steal those buffs once again and spread it for the offense up. That's what we're looking for. Love to do that. Love to steal the offense up. Let's have a look around. We've got decent stacks of Thermal Regulate right now. Let's keep concentrating on C-Rex. I almost feel like we should just attack someone other than C-Rex because he's a little bit chonky and he just recovers all of that health and protection all the time. So if we attack other people, we can get rid of those allies just a little bit sooner. Let's see what we're going to do here. Oh, we can't do that, so let's just do this. Wonderful. And let's get rid of that taunt off Chopper. Now, I do know that Hoth Rebel Scout is a very squishy individual. Spread those buffs once again. There we go. One down. Let's use the stacks of Thermal Regulate here, or Frostbite, or whatever it is. No, it is Thermal Regulate, isn't it? Thermal Regulate to remove Frostbite. That's the one. Let's go ahead and bring you back. And yeah, so having Jolie on this team obviously makes it a heck of a lot easier for us to survive because we can actually revive and our opponent cannot. So that's always good. Stuns once again. And let's check out Thermal Regulate. Luke is looking a little bit too high on the old stacks of Frostbite. More spreadies. We've easily got all that offense up right now. Easily. See if we can get rid of Hoth Rebel's Soldier. Oh, yeah. Soldier is... Oh, he's nearly gone. Nearly gone. And definitely use Thermal Regulate right now. Thermal Regulate is a pain in the tuchus. Let's get rid of it off Jolie. We absolutely cannot afford to lose Jolie out of anybody in this comp. We really can't afford to lose Jolie. So make sure that Jolie is looking nice and pretty. Everybody else is kind of expendable, truth be told. Do a spready. Thermal Regulate on Jolie. Excuse me. And let's see if we can get rid of Chopper now. We can get rid of Chopper as well. That would be great. The enemy has got ridiculous levels of tenacity, obviously, so we can try and stun them, but they're probably not going to get stunned. Now, Grandmaster Yoda does also happen to have a... he does happen to have turn meter removal, but like I said, the massive levels of tenacity that this enemy team has is going to prohibit us from being able to actually, you know, effectively strip turn meter. I believe there's direct focus as well that also has turn meter removal. Okay, so we are definitely getting way too high on these stacks of Thermal Regulate right now, so let's try and control this just a little bit. Try to make sure, if we can, to at least keep it nice and low. Big hit. Unfortunately, that C-Rex is just managing to stay alive regardless of what we do. Might have to try... Actually, Chopper is probably about to die anyway, thanks to the stacks of Thermal Regulate on him. Because they have fewer allies, it's going to be harder and harder for them to keep on top of their stacks of Thermal Regulate. It's actually not too bad for us, so long as we don't have it on Jolie. As long as we don't have it on Jolie, they can't really do a heck of a lot to us. So, let's go ahead and just do another spready. There we go. They die of the thermal regulate. So that's another way of getting that offense up. We've done all the Galactic Republic. We've done 400% turn meter. We've done win the battle. All very well and good. Offense up, done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that is going to about do it for this episode of Galactically Challenged with me, your boy Scribe. I hope it was useful to you. If it was, guys, do me a very quick favor. Hit that like button. Perhaps leave me a comment down below with the teams that you used so that I can help expand my knowledge further. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, everybody. And may the Force be with you.